Hello, here we are at part 3 finally. So, we already established that we can read all the store files essentially from the Unreal Engine 5 files. We have the talk resource, we have the header, all the chunks, and today we are at the part with the mounting. So, the directory for the internal files are essentially loaded at this point. You just have to process them. And as usual, I will copy this from Q for parse. So I can skip that. I mean, maybe I can check for this, but this should not happen. So why not also make it a boolean? Okay, this can fail. And is valid is now dependent on that. Okay, and for now we always fail, otherwise we load a lot. Process index. Decrypt if encrypted. How do we define that? Okay, how do they know if it's encrypted? Let's go back. Not so far. Oh, this will all be fun later. So next time I refresh, I get back here. Is encrypted. Where are you coming from? Oh, do we already have that? No? Okay, where does this come from? Is encrypted. Here it is set. Where is this set? Store reader is encrypted. But wait, if we go to the store reader, it's encrypted. Ah, okay. I have not copied these yet. It's just a byte array. Okay. So for a quick test, I would like to know if this is encrypted actually. Store reader. Continue. Mount. Process index. But I already know it's not encrypted. Byte array bool. Nope, that's not it. Bytes bool. So seems you need a helper file for this stuff. I'll just call this encryption. Actually, I already have a helper file. String helper. But have a whole new category for encryption. For now I just want to return the input. Pretty sure we'll have similar for other games. Game engines. Okay. Okay, just for a reminder why I think we don't need the encryption here. In the talk file. This is a directory index. Do we have the size? I don't have the size in my head, but yeah, this is definitely readable, so not encrypted. So ignore that for now. This is in read. Sure, okay. Let's get that here. How do they call it? Directory index. So we take from the header the directory buffer. That's not encrypted. Okay, so we can work with that. Do we want this as a stream? Yeah, probably. Validate mount point. a strange mount point wanting to root. If it doesn't start with this string, it's a bad mount point. Okay. Okay, I like this function. Ah shit. This doesn't go here, it actually goes to the store. By reference. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's just shorthand for this. If I read order. What? What is this? Okay, so I'm not sure what this is for yet, but keep it. This seems to be important data. Okay, where does name come from? Show me more. has to be either utalk or pack. Okay, wait. Store reader, you start with getting talk stream. Oh, this talk stream has a name, and that's where getting it from. And this is a talk stream, this should be the talk file name. Alright. So name is simply file. Okay, so we have name. Or maybe that's just fine. Okay. So let's go back. Yeah, first we have to read this string, because it's the first thing we see in the directory index. That would be reading 4 bytes to form a 32-bit int, and then that's the length. So that should be easy. Okay, that should be easy. Okay, so this is worst case rewriting our mount path, but this seems to be fine, so it should just do nothing. Okay, nice. Easy enough. Next, read an array of this directory index entry. Okay. Sure, why not? And how many are there? Or how big is this? Oh, 16. Okay, so just to verify this, okay, so that's our count here. Well, times 10, that's easy actually. Yep, that looks good. yeah, because it's a struct. Otherwise there's a read-only class. I don't actually need this. Okay, nice. And we probably have to keep them somewhere. Factory entries. Nope, you don't care about them. Sure. Then Noten. I guess let's make this shorter. Okay, so we loaded all of these. So what is this? Another structure. Okay, now we have that. Okay, so we have that. Oh, this string table. Oh, what does this give back? What? That's not what I think a search is. This is the only place. What? Are we missing a file here or something? Do I already have this maybe? Nope. Okay, then let's do this by hand. New build. Oops. Oh, entry again. Okay, yeah. Now everybody happy. Okay. Okay. It may be good to know where the directory index, what size it is. But yeah, I can find it out from the header. Alright, yeah, okay. It's attached. Okay, let's load something. Okay, what file are we in? Oh, that's the right one. Okay. This is piece and hex. That definitely isn't hex. See if that's correct. Yeah, that looks okay. Copy. Because now we will have offsets inside this and processing it. Okay, let's start. Mount point. That looks correct. And where are we at? That looks correct. So at this offset, data should change. Yeah, that looks correct. Another count. Sure. Okay. Where are we now? Sounds about right. So I assume this is the count of the string, of how many strings are in the table, like a name list. And this is just an F string. After F string, after F string. Okay, well that's easy. Oh yeah, never mind. Let's run. Let's course. Okay. So how's it called here? String table. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Oh yeah, importing it. Oh, also building it. So let's try that again. So write file. Oh come on, show me at least a few entries. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay. What's next? Rent? What? Right? What are we doing here? Is it this? Ah, okay. It's a weird way to fill up a string. So this is just a temporary placeholder. We fill it with the mount point we just get, and then we read some index, which is a function inside this function. Alright. That is a lot. Let me quickly read this. Okay, we need files. Yeah, that's the whole directory. The path list, how I used to call it. So what is game file? Okay, it's just a file, which could be one of these and one of these. What the fuck? This is new. Okay, but don't I need some more information here? It's a path. Let size. Okay, let's ignore that. Okay, it seems I have to take over this weird kind of code, but okay. Let's see how much I have to rewrite of that. Okay, I mean, why not give it its own class here. Oops. What is an array pool? Because I named it differently. Store entry. What? Why is this pool not used again? Is current land used anywhere else? No. Okay. What? Oh. That's why I needed the previous stuff. What's this array pool stuff? This is passed in here. This in char array. Okay. What a weird way to do this, but I assume this is because of speed. This is some optimizations I did here. Okay. Wait, can I just write this in here as well? Okay. What is S-Ben supposed to be? Guessing my way through this. Okay, that solves the parts that I already know. What? Let me try this. Well, how useful. Okay, that's annoying. Welcome to my world. Not everything works on first try. Yeah. Okay, until I have figured this out, let me fix all the other stuff I can fix now. And then I probably make a cut here and just show the solution. Boom, boom. This is also not very helpful. What is supposed to come out of here? that? Yeah, these I have to figure out later. So here all the talk resource stuff comes back. Okay, which version are we using? The one with 3 parameters. Don't make it so complicated. Base. What are we doing in the base here? Can we just find the base? Okay, I really should download the whole project and look it up in Visual Studio. These are balls long. And it's used with this. Oh yeah, okay, so offsets and length. Why is this a reference? Well, again, probably because of speed, taking references faster than making a copy. Okay, fine. That should work. How this is set I will have to find out later. Let's go back. Right, spin. Huh. Okay, I have to definitely look deeper into that here. The write function essentially just writes something into the string array, char array, sorry. Here we take a subset of that. That's okay. Here we have a magic conversion between what's the game file and what's an FIO store entry. Okay, so I have to figure that out. Then obviously that write function. So, but after that we would be done with that. And then we continue with read container header. Yeah, and this will be the main part where hey, but which one is this? Virtual, okay. Oh yeah, and from the chunk ID it tries to find out the offset and length and return that. This will be the fun where all the reading finally is done. But okay, we have at least a file table so far, besides the index, which is still weird. Yeah, I guess I will have to make a cut here and tell you the result in a minute. Okay, here we are again. And I learned a little bit more about the overall working here. So let me recap. It's a few hours later now. And the idea is, yeah, we have a list of directories, a list of files, and a list of strings. And the idea is that each entry here tells how many, so a directory can, a folder, just a single folder, can have files in it and another folder. And so it has IO directory, start and end of subdirectories, and start and end of file entries in the other list. Okay. First child, next child, and so on. First file entry. So in order to make an actual file structure out of it, we have to go recursively through the entries and add them as we are going through them, starting with, yeah, always starting from the mount point. Yep. And then we have this recursive function that in the end can call itself, will walk through these files and through these directories and put them together in a string. That's what this funny write function does here. So we have, because for the final path, all the parent folders have to be concatenated with the mount point, and the final is a directory or file name. And they just allocate a big buffer for it beforehand and then fill it out, I guess for speed reasons. But I'm not bound to speed here. I just want to test everything, and so I can rewrite this in my own usage. So let's start with that. So the write function, yeah, functions in function is something I really don't like. And instead of all of this, we will use something called stream builder. You can write stuff as well. Directory 0. So we always start with the first entry, obviously, it seems. Okay, anyway, first get this out here. It's files. Okay, and I think this could be actually member variables of this class. Those can stay private. They don't need to be exposed. Just different naming. Okay. So it's a filled, and obviously we want to have the files later. Which we already have. So in this case, I just want to have the current string builder to pass in. It's just for the first directory I want to instantiate it, and later when it calls itself we use it. So how do I do that? Okay, we just start with a string builder that only has the mount point included. And mount point, passing that, and done. Current length we don't need anymore. And we start reading the indices. So actually I want to just ignore this one here and have this in my directory, my read index function. So we read all the if we are in the root here, that is 0, then we reset this, otherwise we just reuse the one we get passed in to append stuff to it. So if we go direct, okay. So if the handle is not invalid. Okay, this is okay. Just keep this. And this has the metadata. This has the name of this folder. Oh, and we overwrite here later. Huh. Don't need that anymore. We can just make this a global variable. Yeah, the difference between IOStore and entry is that IOStore is actually a game object, game file, sorry. So, let's see. Store entry is a VFS entry, which is a game file. So I don't need that much specification. Specialty? I don't know what the incorrect word would be for that. But I can just ignore this. Copy this for another place. And there we have it. There's a lot more stuff that comes from the inherited classes that I still have to take into account, but one after another. Okay. Okay, how about we introduce this root variable here, parameter. True, sorry. Okay. We do this as long as we are in root. So dir can change, and we know if we are in the root folder. Okay, nice. Directory index entry. Okay, so for this directory, that is the current one, which is the root one. We want to iterate all of them, all of the neighboring directories in the same root folder. So this would be the first entry in this root folder. It has a name, not that anymore, and I guess we just append it here. So append. So if we are in the mount directory that we have passed in so far, mount point plus first directory name. Okay, and now we iterate for all its files. So this is I like typed variables. Oh yeah, what is this? That's just a new int. Okay. So if we read the next directory, Wait. Oh, that's it, yeah, never mind. So we pass in string buffer, and this is definitely not root anymore. Okay. That is fine. So we have the name of the file, and we want to append it. Okay. Okay. Here I'm really not sure what it does, but I will find that out. This would be sp2. Full path to this file. Okay. And then we have some container headers which I don't care about. I just want to have the file system done today. Okay, let's give it a try. Succeed. Oh, still here. Load all, stop debugging. I think it's stuck somewhere. Bye bye. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, come on. Always turn off real-time protection if you want to use your PC in full speed. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, can we attach? Okay. Oh, never mind. Ta-da! Okay. Let's go into it. First directory. We are root. Make a new string builder. Get the entry. Get the directory name. It's null. I assume because it's root. Now we are going in. Our first directory engine. Okay, that sounds about right. And I already see a problem with my code, because it will all be reused. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's just, yeah, exception, sure. Stop this. Okay, it failed gracefully. I can already see a problem with my code. Okay, so every time we go into recurring, so if we call ourselves again, we need to make a copy of the current string builder. So that's a lot of problems and reusing this. Okay, let's try the slowest version of them all, which at least makes stuff a little bit easier. You just pass whole strings along. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Okay. So phone calls, use directory plus name. That is fine. We just give it system and done. Default is just null. Oh, and this would then be 5 hours. Okay, let's try it out. Are we done yet? Yeah, that's just leftover. Wait, what? Do I have a breakpoint? I am attached. Yeah, it's just leftover. Okay. Wait, how did that happen? 1 point is nothing? I did 1 point. Oh, so we just cut the first part. Okay, never mind, that was correct then. Okay, the root directory. Okay, just to see where we're currently at. Now file in root, okay. First folder. No files, okay, subfolder. Okay, already see I need to add slashes here. Let's ignore that. Deeper. Engine content maps, okay. Now we have an entry. Okay. Entry map. Oh, I should initialize that. Yeah, go fail. Alright, well that was close, so how about this? We have already the directory names and file should be initialized. Almost did it. So where are my breakpoints at? I want the breakpoint here. Okay. Engine content maps, entry UMap. That sounds a lot better. And we can edit. Okay. And all that is done. We have a lot of files. Ooh. Missing the actual file name. Close. Okay, what did I do wrong? File paths. Okay, yeah. Never mind. So now we can already load all of them. Yep. Went through all of them. Great. So let's add the actual file name as well. And we are done. In the meantime, this should be enough to actually load a file system that I can show and walk through. Special root files. Oh, we just have to tell it it's valid. Okay. You are done now. Oh, actually, you just have here breakpoint. And we get... Oh, that's a lot of files. Okay, maybe try another file. How many do we get? Oh, that's a lot of files. Can I open this? Wait for it. Okay. Yes. File names with folder and everything. Great. Now it would be great to display this. Okay, play. Loaded everything. Nice. Let's see if I can finish this inside this video. We just return true here. Then we have all the files. And then... Is it really true? Files. I mean, these are packages as well that have files in them for Unreal Engine 4. I honestly don't know what will happen. Let's see. Maybe it just works. Trademark. And no files. Yeah, that makes sense. Failed to load. But loaded actually the UTOG file. So we should have files now in our registry. Ooh, let's see. Loaded files. And then we want to refresh the files. Okay, let's start with the root then. Unfold out. Where's that? Fresh new. Okay, first we can add the file count. That would be interesting to know. UE5. Files. So let's see how many files we actually loaded. In the meantime, Fine children. Can I do this very simply here? Okay, first let's test how many I get. Does not tell. Oh, that is not a lot of files. You cannot browse them yet. Okay. I think I can expand this part here to support my new engine. Come on. Actually, these rabbits for each gear repair string 5 store. Okay. Oh yeah. Already have that. Could be as simple as this. Okay, that's it. Okay, just to be sure, first unload everything. Okay. There we go. Oh. Here we are. That is the inner file system battlefield. Okay. I probably can't load any of these because I have not implemented loading it. Okay, we can browse it. That is nice to know. Already getting a view of it. Well, thank you for watching. I'm happy with this result and I hope you are too, and let's see in the next episode hopefully how this works and actually loads stuff. Alright, bye.